All right, everybody, here we go. It is Friday. Oh, it's Saturday. I know. It's okay. It is Saturday, February the 16th, 2019, episode 310. And Flash is fucking back.
What's up, man?
It's great to have you here.
Definitely.
I'm sorry that it's been going the way it's been going. I got here later than I thought from work.
Right.
And then my room was a mess, so you had to watch me clean it.
Right. That was fun.
Yeah. We had a smoke break. Check out the smoke break. It's on YouTube. If you're listening to this and you're unaware of the YouTube, check out CJ Couch Talk.
Yep.
Plug yourself since we're in Plug-Sylvania.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Flash the Samurai. You know what it is, a.k.a. Ben Affleck. Everything.
I love that. You asked me about that, dude. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. But at everything is Flash the Samurai at Flash the Samurai. So
wasn't another one Penn Stiller?
Yeah, Penn Stiller, Ben Affleck.
That's so funny, dude.
Penn Simmons, the basketball player.
That's
Simmons.
good.
Like,
That's
good. I've been thinking about a bunch of them. Oh, there was one, somebody added me on Twitter and said Pendulum, and I was like, whoa.
That's badass.
That's badass. So it was my Twitter thing for like a little minute, and then I was like, nah, I gotta switch it.
Do you know about me and Nick?
No.
Or me and Spirit. Sorry, me and Spirit with the bro shit.
Oh, so, like brosif and like things of that nature.
We're so deep, dude. I came up with one the other night, like your brotator cuff on your shoulder.
Oh,
and then I don't know how we never thought of this, but putting the blunt into brotation.
Wow.
Right. I mean, Bromo Sapien's an obvious one.
Yeah.
Broman, like the Broman Empire.
Yeah, that's tight too.
He's thought of so many good ones, though. You know how he is. He's fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love all that, like fun with word stuff, and that's so probably cool. that's what we connected on first. I'm sure.
Definitely, easily. So yeah, no, that type of creativity just mentally is like just how I kind of keep myself sharp. You know what I'm saying? Just try to think of different pen names and stuff like that. So yeah.
Have you always been like that? You know what I mean? Or have since you've like gone full in on I'm gonna be an artist? Have you been like trying to more consciously think like that, or is it always kind of over?
It's always kind of been a thing of me trying to find words that associate with one another, kind of sort of, and it's just something I do in my head, and you know what I'm saying. That way I kind of entertain myself in a sense, you know what I'm saying, while learning about, you know what I'm saying, how deep my mind can go, and just a bunch of nerd shit, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I like though. Like I love just neurology in general,
right,
and it's so interesting to me because like it's so undervalued. Like people
definitely
don't really give it the respect, and it's like these people. How do you feel about like free will? Like, do you think you have free will?
I think. Oh, I actually heard you talk about this before. I know what you're about to get into, but
I'll take a different spin on it. I can do anything.
I'm sorry, you're the professional.
I'll do whatever. Right. you say there's no free will. I'll say there is.
I'm gonna say that yes, there is, but I believe that it's a flaw in mankind.
Okay. Yeah. So do you think that the way that evolution works, do you think we evolved into the consciousness level that we have that enables free will? Or do you think every animal has free will and we've just evolved enough to be able to understand that we have it? It's a loaded question.
I will say it is a loaded question, but I will say I agree with the latter part of it, though. She's wilding always.
But okay, don't stop talking because I need to make room for not only Daisy but for Claire. But
no, okay.
It is a loaded question. I understand that, so you can unpack it however you.
Yeah, no. So like, I believe that, you know what I'm saying, we've grown past like a normal like consciousness. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when it comes to animals, all have the same consciousness. Ours just kind of grew, you know what I mean? Just because we had more tools to learn with.
But, like, do you think that's the mistake in it? That we just...
No.
Okay, not even that. Do you think that the way that it works with evolution, that eventually everything gets to this level if time doesn't have limits and we just keep playing this Earth thing out? Like, will Daisy one day be like doing a podcast?
She could.
Or Daisy's relatives?
Like, oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Like, I see what you mean. Like what comes after her, kind of, sorta.
Like, is evolution the point of evolution to evolve to be able to have free will? You know?
No, I don't think. I think free will was already gifted to us. We just had to know that we had it. Like, I just believe when we reached a certain consciousness, it was kind of like, yo, we can literally do whatever we want. Like, you know what I'm saying? It probably come to one of those instead of like us evolving. Because in a sense, like, if to a certain type of like level of consciousness wherever you are, even in America, there is no real free will. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you like think you're just doing whatever it is that you want,
the shoot up stuff.
Yeah, I think those people are like, that's going on a different tangent.
I don't
like,
think
you know
that
what I'm
has
saying?
to do with free will at all. I think that's my biggest argument to say that there is no free will.
Really?
Because at the end of the day, yeah, me and you can go do that, but we never will unless something happened.
Right.
And we think that's free will, but it's a chain of events. Like, something tragic could happen to us right now. Like, some horrible thing could happen. Somebody could bust in here and we get held hostage and we go through all this shit.
Right.
And we still don't go kill somebody. You have to be chemically imbalanced. There's got to be a lot of stuff going on. Like, people get treated like shit and never even.
Definitely.
And not that it isn't free will to not do that.
Right.
I'm saying that you don't just. Basically, if we had a brain monitor on, everything that I'm saying would already be coming out. Like, you'd be able to read it before it came out.
Got it.
You know, like,
right.
It's not predetermined. Like, it's not determinism in the sense that, you know, for your whole life is determined and you're walking through it. It's everything that happens to you is a part of what you do next. So you will never do something next. You're always going to have this like little circle that you live in of what you're going to do. And I just don't think
that fits into that circle of anybody pretty much.
Right.
Or anybody within the right mindset of, you know what I'm saying?
Unless
I see what you mean.
Something happens.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean?
mean? Like, unless I likened it, and I guess you heard it, but I likened it to like a car. And it sounds bad to say soup up because with cars, it's a good thing to soup up a car. But for what I mean, it's bad. A car can go 100 miles an hour, let's say. No matter what you do, this stock car can go 100 miles an hour.
Right.
Then you soup it up, you know, to get it to go 140.
Yeah.
The only way to get this to do something so extreme is to soup it up.
Yeah.
To have a bunch of trauma.
Yeah.
Or to just come out the gates, you're already super chemically imbalanced.
Right. So my question is, how does one become chemically unbalanced?
I think
people are born chemically unbalanced. Do you think that's a possibility?
Definitely. And also, you can do it to yourself through everything, as much as eating habits, eating habits, but also like drug use.
Yeah.
Like that's me.
Yeah.
I'm depressed all the time because I have taken all of the goods and they're burned. And so you know why people have back problems from drugs? Have you heard of that? Or like, okay, the acid trip where you crack your back. So the reason that is, do you know why it drips down your spine?
No, I don't know why it drips down my spine, but like I know that's the path that it takes. You know what I'm saying? When it's inside of you. Yeah.
So the reason that people get back problems from drugs because all of this stuff drains down and sits in the lower back is because. So an easy example is this right here is a neurotransmitter, and it's a happiness one. So on a normal everyday level, it's just going like this. There's one going in, you know what I mean? And then another one comes, and it's all even. They're all in single file. Yeah. Everything's going good.
Yeah.
What happens when you do drugs is a bunch of them go. So you have a bunch of them rushing in, and there's only a certain amount of actual neurotransmitters to get in there.
Right.
Or neuroreceptors, I'm sorry.
Right.
So the neurotransmitters are running into the neuroreceptors. I've said everything wrong. I'm sorry. There's neuroreceptors that catch them and then put them out to you.
Got it.
So all these neurotransmitters are running, and then it's only meant, let's say you have 10 of them. Now you have 10 that usually in 1 minute can handle 100,000.
Right.
You are giving it 100,000 every second. So it's just like a rush of people trying to get into a hole. Yeah. Some of them can't get in.
Yeah.
And then
it's like smashing against the.
And some of them sit there, and eventually things lower down, and you come in, and that's why come downs are kind of fun sometimes. Not always, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you roll or something, like it's up, And then what's really bad is the next day. It's not like it's that bad
Right.
initially, you know? So all those sit there, and then some of them get a chance to get in. Most of them's life is over and it dies. So they sit there and drip down, down, and go down into your brain. So
That's
now,
crazy.
yeah. So what happens with the drug use for chemical imbalance is, let's say, take me for example, it's an everyday thing, constant. Boom, boom, boom. It's filled up, it's filled up, it's filled up. That's where tolerance comes. You're not getting a tolerance to the drug, you're getting a tolerance to the amount of neurotransmitters that are getting into the neuroreceptor.
Right.
So not only is all that shit just sitting there and dripping down your back, but you are used to that much now.
Right. So when you are like sober now,
So when you're sober,
you're never used to the regular everyday, like, you know what I'm saying?
and
The
beyond
sober person.
that, you've trained your brain to produce these neurotransmitters through this.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to naturally do it,
Right.
which is why the biggest thing they say in sobriety is find a purpose. You need to find a purpose, but most people don't have one and can't find one. So they say you need a higher power.
That's what people
It's the
say.
same thing.
Religion type thing.
Not even religion, just you need to believe that there's something out there that's in control. Because if you don't have that, you either need a purpose or you need that to be a successful person. Most people don't have a purpose, especially drug addicts. When you've already ruined your life and you have nowhere to go, it feels pretty pointless. Not too much purpose in that.
I believe it.
So you got to find something. And that's why you hear so many success stories of these drug addicts that now they're artists or whatever. You know what I mean?
Because they found a purpose.
Yeah, they found something that they can actually get into.
Yeah.
And your brain gets back to normal.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Holy shit.
That's the problem though, because like everyone's constantly trying to up, but you're literally sabotaging yourself. Like,
Right.
not that there's like a limit to happiness, but like nonstop happiness is just going to give you less when you're older. And I think that's why so many people are filled with regret. They think they didn't get enough happiness, but the regret was in searching for the happiness.
Right.
It's not that you didn't get enough of it.
Right.
It's the constant trying to get it.
Yeah.
It's
Hell
dark.
yeah. That's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being like 60 thinking like, damn, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well, everybody says for like us in this like creative pursuit to have a plan B. Have a plan B. My plan B is to not kill myself when I'm 40 because I didn't do anything.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like that.
That's literally the plan B, to make it to 40 and be like, damn, I feel good today.
And like success is, we're getting older, means so many different things than it used to. It's so
I just
different.
wish, when it comes to success, I don't like that there's a
Thank you.
Did you want to?
No,
Oh, okay.
we're
Cool.
good.
All right.
Claire's here. Sorry, Taco
Hey.
Bell break, but we're not stopping. We're good.
So, now when it comes to like success, I think people have this embedded like what it should be. You know what I'm saying? So even if it does change with the times, people try not to change their definition of it.
But it's always a money-related thing.
Always, it will never not be.
That's the problem.
There's always that quote unquote well-off point or the quote unquote wealthy point, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just always gonna be a thing that people aim for.
So, Claire, Chelsea, Flash. Hey. Everybody on Couch Talk knows who Claire is.
Definitely.
Claire brought me Taco Bell.
I'm a fan, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah,
Are you a
like
Second fan.
Claire stare.
Could you
No,
give my
it's-
Taco Bell, please? Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. No, like some of the conversations you guys have are just like awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She's so
like,
cool.
Yeah, she's cool as fuck.
She's so smart too. She's like so much smarter than me. It's insane.
We gotta have girls that are smarter than us, bro, or it just won't work.
So, what do you think about that? Like, because not like are girls smarter than guys and guys smarter than girls, but like when you look at it, when I work in like professional, well, now I have a new job, but when I was doing wallpaper, I'd go work at like a professional place.
Right.
Most of the women working, or most of the people working were women.
Right.
And like, not to bring race into it, it was so many. Isn't black women the number one college graduate like percentage?
I believe so right now. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. If it's not number one, it's definitely top 3.
Oh,
definitely
for sure.
top 3.
Like, that is the one thing I noticed that I was like, oh wow, like things are kind of changing.
Yeah.
It was like awesome. I was like, damn, there's first so many women.
Right.
Because I never got a taste of corporate anything.
Right.
And I'm not saying that the whole women's movement is wrong.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying that like 2009. Well, this was 2018, but 2018 is pretty cool.
For
2019,
women, definitely.
2019, dope.
Yeah.
It just sucks that like, it's like not perfect, but it's always like, well, it's better than it used to be. It like sucks that it was so bad for so long.
Yeah.
Not with just women,
Yeah.
with everybody. Really,
Yeah,
it's like what
really.
the fuck, you know?
Really. And one thing that I don't like about like social media, because I'm a social media guy, like there's not enough women praise. You feel me? There's more of like it being shown that they're being harassed, because they are. Don't get me wrong. That's not, you know what I'm saying? But the same hype doesn't go towards like success for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That it's just so much energy put towards the negative side of, you know what I'm saying? Like things that are happened to them, which is not their fault. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? That stuff needs to be highlighted. But in the same light, I wish something like the stat for women graduating college, or where they rank amongst men and everyone else, and or, you know what I'm saying, white people, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, I wish that was like something that is equally as highlighted.
Yeah, instead of 1 in 4 women get raped or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
like that's, and don't get me wrong, like I'm saying, like that is real and it's wrong. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And the reason that it gets said is because it's so wrong that it's
Right.
such a startling,
Right.
and it's like draws attention. It's like,
Right.
look at this is fucked up.
Yes, and
you
I
know?
just want that same look at this. This is actually cool as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just it just bothers me. It makes me like kind of try to stay off of social media when it comes to seeing things like that, because it's like, well, where is the praise at all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is like women are doing this and women are still dope as fuck? Like, understand that, you know what I'm saying? It's just really shitty people out here.
Where do you think social media is going, dude? Because Facebook's dead as fuck.
Yeah, Facebook.
Instagram's on fire, but Instagram's gonna go the way of Facebook.
Yeah, honestly.
Where is it? It's not Twitter. Twitter's basically a fucking news. Like,
Everything
it's the news.
is new.
Dude.
It's the news, dog. It's so. But don't get me wrong. Like, Twitter gets a lot of like, what is the word for people using it a lot? I wanted to use a traction. Let's say traction.
I like that.
Twitter gets a lot of traction. You know what I'm saying? There are people who go to Twitter for everything. Like, you know what I mean? I sometimes go to Twitter for sports. Traffic. That's what I was looking for. Damn. Thanks. But
Traction's very close. Though.
Yeah, very
that's
close,
literally as close as it gets.
pretty much. But no, I was trying to like look up sports like scores and shit like that. I didn't go to ESPN.com. I was on fucking Twitter. Like, I was watching myself there. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
You're
Like,
2019 it, dude.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
what's nuts. It's like,
You should get on Twitter, by the way. People talk about you on Twitter.
shut the fuck up.
I'm dead ass. Well, I talked about you a couple of days ago on Twitter. I was like, CJ Couch Talk tomorrow. That shit got like 10 retweets. People know who the fuck that is.
Sup, Twitter?
Sup, Twitter? What's going on?
CJ Couch Talk back. I have a thing. It's at Siege Couch.
At Siege Couch.
I'm pretty sure it is
Yeah.
CEEJ.
No.
You know the funniest thing ever?
Don't do that again.
You know the
Siege Couch.
Oh, dude, when me and Easy started rapping together, like,
Yeah.
I was young Siege.
That's kind of fire.
It's funny.
That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny.
That's kind of fire.
But you know what's the funniest? Easy, even in like comments on social media and stuff, spells it SEIGE. Like a siege.
No.
I guess it's SIE, right?
Shit.
Boom, see?
Yeah.
She's over there with like all these facts
Right.
ready to
That was
drop
like
them.
that was like one of those things you learn in school.
That was a 3rd grade teacher giving
Yeah.
a lesson
Yeah.
right off the bat. Is that
Right
what you
off the
want to
bat.
do? High school. That's
High school
weird.
is corrupt.
Anyone
dude.
who
I
wants
would
to-
never, yeah,
anybody
anyone who wants to teach at high school
Wants to
is
fuck
corrupt.
kids.
Wow.
You want to fuck adolescents.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's what this is.
That's crazy.
I look young. I totally get it now.
Wow.
How about this? If you shaved, okay?
Yeah.
What if you went to high school? Do you think?
I'd pass for a student.
I'd
I'd pass for a student.
I think
if
we
I
could do it.
shaved, like, yeah, no, I have a crazy baby face. Like, like I look just like a young kid.
I see those eyes, dude.
I see those eyes.
I'm gonna fucking.
Such a weird thing to see.
I know.
I see those eyes.
I think we should do an experiment where we just go to high school.
And people and just blend in, see if you can.
If you could, would you go back?
No.
Not like now, but back in time.
Yeah, I did a lot of cool stuff in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What would you do different? Hack question number 1.
if I had the knowledge I know now, I'd start wild shit a lot
Wild
earlier.
shit?
Yeah, just to blow up virally on
Oh.
Twitter. And
Well-
because after you blow up virally on Twitter for doing something like that no one has thought about yet, because there's things that blow up on
You
Twitter.
could do shit that blew up already.
Exactly.
Now. Nice.
Exactly.
Where'd
That's
you
what I'm
start?
saying. Probably the put him in the coffin guy. Do you remember that when he was like just jumping on people like dead body wise and just jumping on I would just do that. Like,
That's where you start.
yeah, pretty much.
How about the Lacken challenge? Would you bring that one? That's pretty
the
aggressive.
Lacking challenge.
Where you pull up to somebody,
Uh-huh.
usually your friend.
Uh-huh.
Basically, someone would walk in the room right now and they'd point their gun at us.
Holy
And
shit.
we had to pull out our gun.
Oh, I do remember that. That's crazy. I would do that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I would
It's a
do
good
that.
one.
It is a good one because it's
aggressive.
set up. It's set up like, you know what I mean. It's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of
we're not
those like
actually doing
yeah. You just everyone get a gun on you right now.
But
And
I'm
then, you know
sure
what I'm
someone
saying?
actually did it
Yeah,
and bad things happened. to
bad
them.
things had to
Uh-huh.
have happened. But no, that's a good one. Like, if I would have thought of that first, we'd be rich.
Do you remember the what is it, that dance where it's like it's a room full of people or something and then there's like one person dancing?
Oh my god, I did that in high school.
What
it was
is it?
called
You're
the
young, bro.
Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake. Oh shit, that was crazy.
Y'all are
Yo.
probably the same age. 23?
I just turned 24.
Mm.
Thanks.
Yeah, same grade. Nice.
Hell yeah.
In a room full of babies. I'm a baby myself.
It's okay.
But yeah, I think it'd be really funny to like just see if anyone would notice if I wore long sleeves if I wasn't a high school student.
Damn.
Because like, who's doubting that? When you see somebody in school, you're not like, that's not a student.
Right. And it's crazy because so many students are like grown ass adults nowadays.
Oh,
dude.
it's crazy,
That
dude.
shit's fucking wild.
Dude, these
like,
dudes have beards for real.
Yeah, and
All
tattoos
these chubby
and
ass white
everything.
dudes have like crazy beards and
Yeah.
they're like 14.
Yeah, my one of my good friends,
Corn-fed.
Trap. He is big white guy, looks like a polar bear, and he fucking like was like sleeved up like going out of high school, I believe. Like,
Oh, that's another thing
like
too.
it was
yeah.
just like, dude, what the fuck? And he had a full beard and everything. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like a middle-aged white man. Like,
Yeah,
dude, come
yeah, yeah.
on. Like, yeah, you're definitely a cop. If I hadn't smoked weed with him, I would have definitely called him a cop.
he didn't pull out the weed. You got me Taco
Right.
Supremes, babe?
I have no idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you get from Taco Bell?
The cinnamon twist.
Oh, that's
Fucking yeah, that's I don't really eat Taco Bell like that. It's fucking cinnamon twists are fucking beautiful, dude.
They're so
Like,
good. Have you
so
had the
good.
Cinnabon Delights from there?
I think I tried them once. I wasn't really. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
If
I
they
wasn't fucking
aren't
with
fresh and done right,
'em. right,
they're so bad.
mine were fucking trash, dude. I don't know what it was, but like
Did you
cinnamon
eat them
twists-
right away?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just I don't think they gave them to me fresh or something. Like,
That's a big thing at Taco Bell.
yeah.
The not giving fresh food thing.
Yeah. You got it. I want to start ordering everything fresh. Like, yo, I need my shit just right out of the grease, please.
How do you feel about people who get McDonald's delivered?
You're fucking lazy. Like, get McDonald's. You can get anything delivered, and you decide to get the McDonald's. You might
How
as well get a
gross is McDonald's any time after 8 minutes?
I don't know. Like,
Gross.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I don't know what it's comparable to. Like, it's really bad, actually.
It's strange how, like, I know this is, like, got to be a bit somewhere, but, like, it literally changes.
Changes how?
The way it tastes and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I tried
very
to
weird.
eat like a fucking sausage biscuit after like
Oh, bad
in a
idea.
car, after a car ride. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, I'm gonna wait till I get home.
Mhm.
It'll be cool. I tried to bite into that shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, it doesn't even smell the same. Like,
I don't eat much food, like, right. I don't like super hot food.
Right.
I do. That's McDonald's is the only one where I'm like, okay,
it
I gotta
has
eat
to
this
be
right now.
super fucking hot,
Mhm.
or it's gonna taste like a sponge.
And there's something special about like pulling into a parking lot and crushing some McDonald's that makes you feel like an American. You know, you're like, fuck yeah, this is a free country.
You might as well get a beer too. Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised like they've never dabbled in beers.
I think the ones in like overseas do, not the ones here in America. I think the ones overseas do. Like they
Doesn't
serve
like Taco
beer.
Bell in California get like a liquor license?
I don't fucking know. That would
Okay,
be
here's-
awesome.
Here's the thing though. It's cool, okay? But like when you hear about a Taco Bell in Vegas getting a fucking they sell liquor
Yeah.
and people like sharing it like, oh my god, this is gonna be so dope. Like, oh my god, I can't wait. Meant for me. It's like it's a fucking Taco Bell that sells beer. You can literally get that shit
Right.
anywhere.
Like there's literally a corner store like right across the street from the one by my house.
They put alcohol in Baja Blast. You can't get that anywhere.
you can do that right now.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't get it all frozen in the machine right now.
You can go to Taco Bell and get it frozen in the machine.
Yeah, but I'm already here.
But then you gotta go to Taco Bell to get it.
It's fine. I see what you're saying.
You put alcohol in this?
Just spiked it.
Would you ever roofie me? No.
I would hope. I would hope she would.
Yeah.
She-
What do you
I
think
hope
about that?
I would hope
Like,
you roofie me just so I can have a good time.
girlfriend roofies.
Girlfriend roofies? That's
What's
not
wrong
bad
with
at all.
that?
I don't.
Way more down than I am. I'm not roofing anyone.
Yeah.
We'd have a good time.
Yeah. It'd be a great ass time. Like.
It's just like it's a hangout.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? Yeah, like why not go out in the town, like, and then wake up not remembering, and there be a bunch of pictures of me doing wild shit like that.
Like the hangover.
Yeah, I wake up missing a tooth because I got in a fight. Like just, you know, that'd be awesome. Like
Be
woke up with
sick.
a hurt face. Just what the hell happened last night?
So, I dropped out of college, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I was still like kind of rapping and stuff, freestyle king, and King. So I fucking freestyle at this party,
Nice.
and this guy owns a record label,
Oh,
and he
shit.
wants to do some shit.
Yeah.
So we go to his.
Were you nice like that?
Yeah, ask
Holy
Easy.
shit.
I will never rap for you. Don't even. I will never. But ask Easy.
I was gonna ask you too. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck no.
Surprisingly really good.
You rap for her and not for me.
I'd never rap for her. No,
Yes, you do.
I just fuck around and say things, and she's like, "Oh, that's so good," because she's from
And
Ponte Vedra.
And you think it's fire, don't you? Are that guy, aren't you?
I don't know.
I believe it. I believe he has the bars. Now you have to show me one day. If she says that it's fire and you were just fucking around, you have to show me
There's
what's up.
somewhere. It's actually on Coffee's laptop. Shout out Vari. He's a lawyer now. On his laptop from college
Yeah.
is at least 30 songs by me and Easy, easily.
So
Just ripping beats.
You've like put in the hours for this though.
Dude, me and him never went to class.
Holy shit.
Actually, Easy, honestly, he would go to class.
Yeah.
Like, for real shit.
Yeah.
He was a good kid.
Nice.
But
When it was time to
I
get it
wouldn't.
in, y'all got it in. Nice.
sometimes he'd skip class, let's be honest.
Nice.
Sometimes. But, I don't know what I was just saying about it, but
No, you are a bar king. That's what I heard.
there was something. There was something going on, Claire. What were we talking about? Oh,
Yeah,
roofing
no.
your girlfriend. So,
Roofied, yeah.
or your girlfriend roofing you.
Yeah, right.
So, go to the studio. It's actually where Leonard Skinner made their last album.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
right there. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Off Emerson, behind Jenkins Barbecue.
Oh, I do know where that is. Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't know Leonard Skinner made their last album there.
Okay, the guy might not be there anymore,
Yeah.
but when you walk in, there's like all those rooms to the left and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In that hall, did you see the Leonard Skinner poster?
No.
Okay, so it was the original poster that had all the flames on it. Like,
Okay.
because they died the way they did in the accident,
Right.
they took the flames out. So if you have the original, like with flames on it, it's like
Yeah.
super expensive.
Right.
He had like obviously the poster was in there. So, anywho, I go there. We make music, do like 2 songs, and next day go to work, come back home, go right back over there. It's like a full week of this. And one of the days, probably out of the 5 days we did this, probably day 2 or 3, I get a bunch of people there. It's like borderline party, but
Yeah.
like at most 15, 20 people,
Wow.
you know?
Yeah.
So we're all hanging out, and it's probably like 9 girls or something like that. It was like 9 and 9 or 10 and 9, and this dude's like in his 30s. I'm 18. Everyone else is like 18. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking children, and out of nowhere, he's like, "Do you know where I could get any GHB?"
GHB.
Right?
What the hell is that?
It's the roofie drug.
Ah, okay.
So
Why the fuck did he say GHB?
because you want to ask for the roofie drug in front of a bunch of girls.
Ah, okay,
So-
okay.
Everybody just did exactly what you did. What the fuck is that? You know, I as well. And he goes, "It's like the roofie drug, but I don't. I just want it for me." He literally just wanted it for him. I'm not kidding. No, I know it. I know it
What kind of shit is
because
that?
he wanted some, and he fucking went out and got some and did it. And he did DMT between every song.
What the fuck?
He was 33 years old, had just gotten out of prison, and was quote unquote sober, but was taking Molly that I gave to him for studio time. He was, I literally never paid for any of this.
Nice.
He fucking was doing the DMT,
Yeah.
constantly smoking weed and all that, and had a $300 a day heroin habit before this. Crashes his car all fucked up, totals it, wakes up in jail, and he's out, and he never like lost his label, you know what I mean? But I'm sure he's dead now.
He might be.
But that was my first time being around DMT. I never did it. I was so scared. Stop, Dinky. We're podcast. You can play. It's fine. You can't play. Have you ever had any like? You're a trippy dude.
I am a trippy dude.
Have you done DMT?
No. You remember? You don't remember the conversation we had about DMT with the purple naked
Oh
lady?
fuck yeah.
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 That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
I like go back and listen to that.
It is a great story, and it's
It's a
actually Shane
great
Moss's story, and he tells it
Like,
better.
That shit was
Yeah.
amazing. Like
It's-
oh my god, bro. I go back and listen to it for the chills that I got
It's
when
so
I heard that
creepy.
shit.
Yeah.
It's so creepy. I love
Did
it.
I tell you about? So wait, I didn't tell you about. I was about to tell you, but I figured I told you last time.
What?
That same guy. So the reason I didn't do the DMT
Right.
is because I've never been a tripper.
Mhm.
Not my thing. I'll never take acid. I'm just not doing it.
Sorry, bro.
I'm not a tripper. I'm not mentally strong enough. So he is busting out DMT. I'm like, what are you doing? You know?
Right.
And he explains to me what DMT is, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I've been doing it a lot ever since he did it. And blasts off, go to this like river of energy, and he's hanging out there. And this woman, and it was either a woman or a woman and a man, walked out. And there's a lot of I believe this is true because of something that happened to me. So they walk out looking like a picture, like Babe Ruth in the Sandlot style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they walk out like that, and they tell him that they're his grandparents that he never met. It was like his mom's parents died when she was really young or something.
Wow.
Okay, so he never. So he, trips, finishes it. Next time he sees his mom, asks about her parents and to see a picture of them, and it was fucking them.
Wow.
I didn't believe him,
Right.
But then I remembered, and there's a weird picture thing so my dad was adopted and found out that his real father died at the age of 16 in a car accident.
Wow.
Okay, so my dad never knows about this till he's 27 years old. We're on a trip. We go find his new family,
Mm-hmm.
and the first picture they show, I see it, and I go, that's the man from my dreams. So I used to have a dream where I'd be getting kidnapped, and they'd be coming through my window
Yeah.
in my house, and like my parents weren't home, and my house was like pitch black. I'd run out,
Yeah.
and I would run out my front door, and when I ran by my dad's Astro van that he used to like have to work out of, there was this dude sitting in there, and he was in like a military uniform, and he was like goldish glowing like that, and he would tell me to come sit in, like get in, he'll protect me.
Yeah.
And I'd get in, and he'd be like, I'm always protecting you, I'm always with you.
Holy shit.
Okay, this is before I know this guy exists.
Right.
So I go, like I said, we see the picture, I say that, and it was him in his ROTC uniform.
Holy shit.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's fucking wild.
What's the craziest part about it is the recognition of the first time that you see me will be in this photo. So I need to look like the photo so you recognize.
Right.
Because it's a dream.
Right.
So it's very vague. If I don't look exactly like how the first time you see me, you're going to miss it.
me. Yeah, you wouldn't even have seen it. Holy shit.
DMT.
That's heavy.
I don't want it though. I don't want DMT.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
I don't want to like go up there.
No,
and,
listen.
oof.
I want it just to see what I find. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that I can find that's gonna fuck with me.
I
And
go
love
up there
it.
and like I don't want to like I love my mom and miss her, but I don't want to go up and like hang out with my mom. You know what I mean? That's fucking dark, dude.
That is pretty dark.
Like, what is that?
Right.
Ugh.
Well, my thing is like, it would prove something for me though. If that were to happen, like I lost an uncle, maybe some friends. If I'd blast off and then go be able to chill with them, it'll prove something like that. Death isn't the end. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not to rain on your parade and make you feel bad about it,
Go
but like
ahead.
that's just your brain and the chemicals, and it's a chemical reaction in your brain. So like that's what you're thinking.
I understand that, but my thing is, I feel like it's one of those where there's actual elevation involved. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we can sit here and say the chemical, yeah, that's a scientific term, but there's also
I'm on
there's
board with it.
no, there's also an opposite to every science, you know what I'm saying, thing there. I think that's a thing where, of course, we couldn't see, you know what I'm saying, and of course that there's a formula for it. It's easier to believe, like, you know what I'm saying. But I believe that there is actual elevation involved.
Oh, I do
meaning,
too.
like, you know what I'm saying.
Like the
there's
whole thing with like I said, the reason I told that story is like
Mhm.
science can't fuck with that.
No, hell no.
That's
Fuck
too deep.
no.
That's
It's
way
way
too
too
deep.
deep.
That's too deep.
Way too
They don't
deep.
have equations for that.
Like, you can't have an equation for seeing your grandfather that you never met, but then recognizing him from a photo. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, that ain't
That's
You
super
can't-
Illuminati though, if that's what it is.
right.
Truman Show is fuck.
Right. Truman Show
That's
is
the Matrix.
fuck. Somebody cried in the audience looking at that.
Touching moment.
That's the same guy from his
It's
dreams.
like great writing.
really
Unbelievable.
is.
They put him in his dream. He sees it and recognizes it. I love it.
He even left the country. Just That's fucking wild, bro.
Dude, what do you think though? Like, what's your idea of what we're living in?
Oh, man, I think it's a combination of everything. Somebody's watching live and having a good time watching it. Whether it's higher power, whether it's aliens, whether it's somebody's having a laugh. Somebody's having a good laugh. Like, you know what I mean? And they have their favorite characters. And you watch that character the whole time.
Whoa. So, it's almost like real life in a way with social media. So do you think like
Right.
certain people have more watchers?
Oh, of course.
What are you doing, Nikki? My dog has like weird mental issues.
Oh, good girl.
Did all that just to chill.
Yeah. Just to be in the most optimal comfort zone.
Right. I'm not mad at it, actually.
No, I love it.
I'll
Shout
destroy
out
my
Taco Bell.
room.
Thanks for the sponsorship. Would you ever get sponsored by Taco Bell? Would you be like, sure, I'll do a commercial for your bitch ass? Oh my god, I know what it is. Hold on, I gotta press pause. Okay, boom, we are back. And so, in this parking lot, you saw how it was. There's like guest parking and there's all this assigned dumb shit.
Right.
It's
right.
so stupid.
Yeah, that's weird.
I live here. So each place, I believe, gets 2 parking spots.
Okay.
We have 3 cars. So I'm guest parking, right?
Yeah.
There's a lady who lives here sometimes. She lets me park in her spot.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But she'll be here. She'll be like, "Oh, I'm coming back on the 7th." And then she comes back and then she leaves for like 4 days and then she leaves for 1. It's very weird. I have no idea what she does.
Huh.
She's very nosy and I honestly can't stand her. But she lets me park in her spot. So
Fair trade.
I thought it was her coming to tell me to move because
Right.
it's like a carport spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out there and no one's there. First I walk out and my roommate, they're a couple and they're out on the couch.
Okay.
So she checks the door and there's no one there. So she obviously doesn't open it. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I still think it's her because there's been many times that she comes over just to talk to me.
Mm.
So I never come to the door.
Right.
She stopped doing it, but I assumed that she did that and just knew I was ignoring her and was leaving.
Right.
So I walk out there and there's some like 6'5", like shaved head, not bald, but like a shaved head white dude with a backpack. Wrong
What?
place?
It had to have been.
I
Did
should
he
have
not
seen what
say
car he
anything?
went into. Damn it.
Did
Bad
he not?
detective.
Did he not say anything?
He was way down the sidewalk.
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm. Very weird.
Very
Probably selling something,
could have been.
but it's also 9:20 p.m.
It is.
So what the fuck are you doing at my house, bro? 9:20 knocking on my door, bro?
Hmm.
When do you stop knocking on people's doors if you're a salesman? 8?
7.
Yeah.
7. People are having dinner like around 6:30. Like,
Yeah. Have you ever
7?
done that?
No, door-to-door salesman? No.
It's the worst the worst job ever.
It has to be.
Yeah, I did it. So ADT, right?
Nice. Yeah.
I wasn't working for my dad at the time. This is like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't working for my dad, and I went on Craigslist looking for jobs,
Mhm.
and it was like ADT sales or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and it was like 13 or 12 an hour or something.
Right.
This is 5 years ago, you know? So I was like, okay, cool. So I go there, and it is 3 days of training.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's it's a full week. You do a whole no. I'm sorry. It is 3 days. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter, but it's 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's 3 days of training
Mm-hmm.
where you're just going over sales stuff, and then on the fourth day, this is so crazy that they do this. On the fourth day, I show up. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, we go from one building to another, but it's still within the same thing.
Right.
And it is now this dude talking about he is selling us. He's like, well, you make so much money, and in this job, he's like, I've only been working here 6 months, and I make $125,000 a year projected. You know what I mean? And all this bullshit.
Right.
And you just got to be assertive and blah 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 blah.
He's a plant.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? And they're like, wrap it up. We do all this stuff. We have to go. We get a sales pitch that we have to go up and do in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And so we go. We're done. I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna. Because they say now we're gonna go to houses and go door to door. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Wow.
that's not what I signed up for.
Right.
But I'm here. Like, I'm not gonna leave right now.
Right.
So we get in the van. We're driving.
It's like 6 of y'all in a van.
It is way more than that.
Oh
It's
my
probably a total of not way more, but probably 8 or 9 people. Because I know that I was in like the very back by myself, but then there was like it was like a smaller one, and then there was like a bunch of other rows.
Yeah.
So we go and we're driving, and we're just on 95 South, and I'm like, where the fuck are we going?
They're just gonna drop you in a random neighborhood, pretty much.
We went to Daytona
Holy shit.
to Holly Hill, which is basically
What
like
the hell?
Pillville. Like there's no one is buying a home security system from ADT from somebody who walks up to their door there.
Facts.
This is super low income. Like
Facts.
so we're going door to door. We went to a drug dealer's house for sure. Okay? I couldn't fucking believe this dude was so scary, and he came to the door so pissed. So what the fuck you doing? Straight up. And I'm with like the guy that's like training you.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting you. You had to do this. I'm gonna stand up to do it. So you had to do this. You knock on the door. So you knock on the door, and when they open the door, you say, "Hi, I'm with ADT. We're doing whatever the pitch is."
Yeah.
And then you go, "And now, and may I come inside?" And you put your hand like this. You gotta be watching this on YouTube. You put your hand like this, and you start going like this. Like you're brushing your feet off. to
What
come
the
inside.
fuck?
You had to do that. So he starts doing it to this dude. Okay?
He's about to die.
And the guy says, "Get the fuck out of here." Like laughed because it was funny. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I swear on my I'm already like
Ready,
back
like,
at the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay?
He said,
I'm not
back at the
kidding. I'm
sidewalk.
back at the sidewalk. I know where this is going.
Yeah.
He fucking and it's all about being persistent.
Yeah.
The guy slams the door in his face, and he knocked again. I swear to God, he's like, "Sir, please, sir." And I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, I got serious with him. I was like, "What are you doing?
You're gonna
You know?
die
Like,
here, right here and now.
Are you not paying attention? Like, this is not a good area, you know? Like, this is serious." It was all like pilled out white people, honestly. Like that really, like, it was just dirty as fuck, dude. And I got one person to sign. I couldn't
Really?
believe it. I went there. it was like some mom, and like the husband wasn't home yet, but he got home like within 10 minutes.
Right.
So I was like talking to them, and no, of course this happened. Their credit score wasn't high enough, which my credit score right now isn't high enough. I get it, but like,
Yeah.
of course, like I worked these people for like 30 full minutes, dude.
Wow.
Like I walked with them like around their house with the guy. I mean, this wasn't all me, you know what I mean? Like the guy was, this dude's nuts. He's like walking around the house telling them like ways that people could break in and how like ADT secures that and all this shit. Like, oh, most places wouldn't put a sensor here, but like we do because like most criminals like, and it's like, what the fuck? It was,
That's weird as shit.
and then also I didn't get home till like 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. It was because one person had almost like they were inside some lady's house like closing a deal and it took forever. Oh, I promise on my life, the old lady made them cookies. And
That's how long they were there.
they came back like it was cool, like no big deal. We signed this and we got cookies, like we're all good.
Yeah, celebration time.
I was like, man, I never came back. I went home. I never went back the next day, and the dude called me, and I never
hey man,
answered.
we missed you.
It was like, just wondering if like you're okay,
Right.
literally. But
yeah, no, bro, I'm not coming.
what's the worst job you ever had?
I think Waffle House.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that?
It was fucking terrible. I was working the night shift, like so.
Jesus.
Oh, and it would be on weekends, so that
People are real fucked up.
that 2 o'clock crowd of like drunk ass motherfuckers leaving the club
Mhm.
fell right in the Waffle House. Like-
What's the most Waffle House thing that ever happened while you were working there?
Oh my god!
And
so,
does a Waffle House thing like that mean something different to you now that you work there? Like, are there
Oh,
sides of
definitely.
Waffle House
Oh,
that I'll
definitely.
never know?
oh, definitely. I'm talking about. Okay, so
Yeah, tell me what I don't know about Waffle House.
all right, so Waffle House, if there's not, and there's a funny ass meme on Twitter about this, but if there's not a cook smoking a cigarette before you get in there, that Waffle House is trash. Like, bottom line, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's good Waffle House and there's bad Waffle House.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like the cooks there, those are the guys that you need to pay attention to. Fuck the waitresses. Like, they're just there as like covers. Like, to
Yeah, they're
get
all
your
strung
order.
out
You
anyway.
know what I'm saying? But you can see the cooks, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a regular restaurant where you can't see
Yeah, they're
the
hanging
cooks,
out.
but they're there, like,
Mhm.
in front of you. So if you're sitting at the bar, this guy's, it's like, so that's how he makes the omelets. Like, you know what I'm
Very
saying?
nice.
It's just,
Yeah.
they are dope as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? But one crazy thing that happened at a Waffle House that I was working at, this guy, drunk crowd, of course, you know what I'm saying? But this guy has his family out at like 2 a.m. Like, kids, daughter, mom, like baby.
They're probably on
like,
a road trip.
I could have been. I don't know.
I'm
But,
giving
you
it
know
the
what I'm
benefit
saying?
of the doubt.
Yeah, please, because I didn't have that. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
at the time.
sheep
Right. But no, this guy has his whole family out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the drunk, belligerent crowd is now falling into Waffle House. Like, 1 by 1 by 5 by 10 by, like, you know what I'm saying?
All
They're
sorts of
coming in-
outfits.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
I
I seen
love
a pimp
seeing-
outfit. Oh my god, it was awesome.
I love super dressed up people blackout drunk at Waffle House.
Right.
That is
It's-
what should happen
oh
in
my
life
God.
once.
So they're like a few booths down from them, but they're like yelling, having a good time. But we don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's Waffle House.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here 10 hours. I don't give a shit about what you do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Honestly, though, that's like that is like it's supposed to. You go there and you have a good ass time.
Pretty
If,
much.
if it's late at night,
yeah,
If
pretty
you go to a
much.
Waffle House and it's boring, that sucks.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like me
This ain't
personally.
Denny's.
This is IHOP.
No,
What the
that's
fuck?
IHOP.
Yeah,
IHOP's
that's
boring
definitely
as fuck,
it's boring
dude.
as fuck.
Except on Free Pancake Day.
Yeah, that shit's
That's-
jumping.
that's
that
insane.
shit is fucking jump. But me, like, at Waffle House, I put like money in a jukebox. I let, you know what I'm saying? There's songs going because I need that shit, or
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
walk the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm
Headphones, no?
saying? Nah, they couldn't do the headphones.
So you're cook.
No, I was a waiter.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a waiter.
were people cool or what?
You get your cool, you get your,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It's just what you respond to.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean
you
you're
know what I'm
cool. It's
saying?
not like you're giving
Yeah,
off bad
I don't give
vibes.
a
So people are
shit.
probably like, "What's up?"
Yeah, like there's like, what's up, bro? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then there's a lot of stoner people who like if they would come
Yeah.
in, it's like, bro, I got a J in the car, you trying to hit that shit. It's like, hell, fuck yeah, let's go out back.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
you
fuck
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, shit like that happens. Like, you know what I mean? But these guys, to the story, you know what I'm saying? These guys were just like like belligerent as fuck, and then this guy just snaps. The guy who's with his family, he's like, "Hey, my daughter's over here."
That's my
Don't
dad.
'cause-
My dad used to do that, dude, at sporting events. People would be like, "Fuck you," to like all this stuff, and we're like a group of kids. My
Yeah.
dad would be like, "There's some fucking kids here," like being real aggressive and
Holy
cussing at them. And I'm
shit.
like, "What are you doing?
What are
dude?
you do?
You're cussing." Nah, I'm just kidding. I made that for comedic effect, but my dad did do that without the cussing part.
Oh,
he
okay,
would
cool,
like
cool,
get
cool.
on people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And I was so embarrassed. It was like, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, relax. Like,
I
but
thought those
nah.
guys were cool. Stop.
And the crazy thing is, it kind of stopped the whole restaurant, kind of, sort of.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm
it was
sure.
one of those moments where like everybody was just like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
You would have thought that was like coming, like, you know what I'm saying? And then there were like snickers over here, people laughing, which made me laugh because I was over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would look, it was like, "Oh shit!" Like, you know what I'm saying, laughing
Yeah,
on some
yeah,
high
yeah.
drunk shit. I was like, "Oh damn!" So I got kind of closer just to see what was going on if I had to diffuse the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no security.
Mm. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
security.
There
Where's the
should be.
security?
There
Like, you know
should
what I'm
be.
saying? And I was like one of the only men, because one of the grill people was a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm one of the only guys there.
You
know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
Stacy?
No.
Was that her name?
No.
I just feel like that would be. Okay.
Did you just pull that out of Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, anywho, but like, yeah, they were like arguing and shit like that, and I'm like, "Yo, y'all guys relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Chill." Like, he was like, "He's cursing, and I have my family here,
Yeah.
and this isn't acceptable." Blah blah blah. I was like, and the guy is drunk. At first, he's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then he kept going.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, bro?
He was
Give it
just
a
like-
rest.
He was just like, "Bro, cool the fuck out." Like, he just started
Ooh,
snapping back
yeah,
at him,
yeah.
and then it was just like, "Oh fuck,"
Mhm.
and then bro stood up. And then I took a step back. Like, I
Yeah,
was
you're
not.
like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Y'all
You
do
pulled
what
your
y'all
phone
gotta do. No. I was just kind of like, y'all do what y'all gotta do. Like, but, you know what I'm saying? Do it outside of the
Yeah,
store.
yeah.
And then the dad's like, "You know what? He's right. Let's go outside." And I was like,
Damn,
"Oh,
this dude's an ex-MMA fighter."
Shit. And then, like, they go outside. And then, like, people follow them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's so Waffle House.
And, like,
Everyone's
that,
like leaving
and
their
it's
food.
crazy because
You
Waffle
come out
House.
with a plate though. You go there with a plate and a fucking sweet tea.
Right, like like while people leaving, I'm cleaning off the tables. So like I'm kind of doing something. I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm like I get to see a fight and catch up on work at the same time because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
practice fucking here. So like they
That's
go
so funny.
outside and like there's like a certain thing. Oh, people trying to break them up. They're throwing overhands and like trying to get
Oh,
at each other because
yeah.
they're breaking them up. But then there was this split second of like nobody's touching each other. Like
Fuck yeah.
and now it's like get it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the dad. Oh my god, dad power is real.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
real as fuck. If your children are in danger or something like that, it's real as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So like the dad just like pushes him with one arm and just overhand right cocks him with the other one.
Ooh.
Boom! And like dropped him. And like it was like
Did the crowd go, yeah?
everybody was like, oh,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Because of
That's
how
nuts.
loud it was. And then in
You
Waffle
know, I
House,
think I saw this on World Star actually.
really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, holy shit, dude. And Waffle House has like glass walls, like it's glass.
Yeah.
So you see what's going on in the front
That
parking lot.
scares
Like,
me.
Yeah.
Because of One Tree Hill. Did anyone watch that?
Nah, I didn't watch that. You're white as shit.
Yeah,
You're,
with my
you are the
mom,
whitest
all of
person
it.
I've ever met in my
So,
life.
in this show, there's a fight. Boom! Punch goes through the glass, severed spine. Now you're in a wheelchair because
What?
glass is sharp. Glass is dangerous. It scares me. Also, I know somebody who just
Scares me.
tripped in the middle of the night, dark as fuck, going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Trip, fall on a glass table, dead. No one knows. You wake up the next morning, your fiance comes to get you, and you've bled out, and you're dead on the floor.
Cheese and rice. That's crazy, bro.
I say cheese and rice too.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. I'm just as white as you are, bro. Like, don't. I won't let it.
It's okay. Okay, come on, Claire,
Yeah,
get over
definitely. Go ahead,
here.
get on the
You
mic.
can't do it over there.
Yeah,
There's-
go ahead,
there's
get on the mic.
There's no pickup. Okay. Sit down. I'll take a knee.
It'll be short, I promise.
I'll take a knee.
Hi.
Don't stand in front of the camera.
Yeah, hello.
Like, they have to see her. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a couple waffle questions.
Please.
I think we'll start with, did the chefs ever make you food that wasn't on the menu but was super good?
Yes.
Like what? Tell me the secrets.
The
'Cause-
waffle sandwich.
What's in the middle?
Egg.
Whatever you
cheese,
want, I
whatever
guess.
you want. You could put. I don't eat egg
Amazing
or cheese.
answer.
So like my waffle sandwich
Mhm.
was they made a waffle. They cut it in half. Like they
Okay.
cut the waffle in half. They put bacon, sausage,
Ooh.
whatever it is you want, and then I put grits in it.
Oh, I
just
don't like
'cause
grits.
I love
They
grits.
taste like wallpaper paste.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. But
my
I put grits in it, and
stance.
it's so good. Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
you still like waffles? It didn't like traumatize you?
Oh no, not at all. Waffles.
What's
Waffle
the
House is
best
good as
waffle
shit.
flavor?
They used to. Okay, so I had a secret waffle flavor.
Okay,
that
that's
people
what I
didn't
want to know
about.
your waffle style.
So they used to
as-
have blueberries and strawberries there.
What?
Yes.
That sounds.
That's incredible.
It was, and I made the Superman waffle and put both of them in it.
Oh, whoa.
That shit was
Whoa, you
beautiful.
crazy.
That shit was
You
beautiful.
were taking risks and they paid
Oh
off.
yeah, definitely. And now I
Okay.
know what the fuck is up. Just know that. I'm gonna patent the Superman waffle.
No one steal it.
When was the last time you went to Waffle House?
Last time you went to a
Damn,
Waffle
that's a
House.
good. That's a good. I don't even know. It has to been like what, a month.
Would
or
you
two,
have
couple
remembered
months?
it? Or were you drunk?
I don't know.
Did you
I
go
don't think we were
sober?
drunk. I think we go. Yeah, we go there in the
Oh, I
morning.
mean, me too. Just sometimes I'm also.
Yeah, no, I've been there drunk before. Like, oh my god, I used to like smoke out back of the Waffle House and like come back and fix me something to eat because it would be like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and I get off at 7. You know what I'm saying?
So it's pretty
it's
dead.
empty because the drunk people are gone and you know what I'm saying. So it's just like I go smoke a J after fucking dealing with all those people. Come back like, what do I want to
Okay,
eat
yeah,
today?
your waffle style. I think I interrupted you.
Blueberries and strawberries.
But
Yeah, blueberry strawberries.
nothing else, just those? Because pecans?
Nah, I'm not.
You
a
don't like
pecan
pecans
guy.
in your waffles?
It's okay, but
Do you like pecans in waffles?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Whoa. Kind of aggressive. Sounds
That
like you
was-
don't
was-
like
yeah,
them.
you may not like.
For the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So my thing was like I also like they had peanut butter and they had
Mm.
chocolate chip as well. I would make a Reese's waffle. Like
You
that
have
should
all the
be-
good ones.
Yeah.
Do you like
should be
Eggo
tight.
waffles?
Eggo waffles?
Have you ever had them with ice cream in between two of them?
No, I have not.
You should.
I would put cinnamon
good.
on them.
I love cinnamon.
Oh,
Mm.
on an Eggo waffle? Shit.
Captain Crunchberry from Starbucks.
Captain
Frappuccino.
Crunchberry Frappuccino from Starbucks.
Is it good?
Anyone?
It tastes exactly. Say it, Claire.
It tastes exactly
Like Captain Crunchberry.
like Captain Crunchberries.
Like exactly. Like
Nice.
Yeah, you can ask for it. Secret.
Seems like it'd be difficult.
We
to
gotta
make.
try it.
I think I'm out of waffle
But you
questions.
only want it once. It's so sweet. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is kind of extreme.
Right.
Just get a tall. Don't get a whatever.
Dude, I don't she used to work there, so like
Oh,
I
really?
don't I know nothing
I kind
about
of
it.
have some Starbucks questions. Can I ask her really quick?
Please.
Can you move?
Oh.
Come on, switch on.
I just have a few Starbucks questions.
Okay.
Hello.
What are your questions? Hello.
Chelsea joins.
Hello.
My question, it's mainly just one. How do you remember everything?
Oh, all the
It's
all the
insane to me.
recipes?
You
No,
guys
it's
are like
crazy.
working so quickly back there, and I'm like, I don't even know the name of the thing I want.
After I worked there, I was like, wow, I can do anything.
Yeah, your brain must be like extra good at
Yeah,
memorization.
It's
and
pretty insane,
multitasking.
and it takes you a while to memorize all the drinks.
So you have to study.
Yeah, but it's just practice, and they also have like little cards so you can like read the ingredients, so you don't always have to keep it like in your brain.
But still, you guys just work so fast.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like especially if you're the person on bar and you're making all the drinks.
Okay, so you're
and
the one.
Yeah,
You're the
making,
important one.
Yeah, you're making the drinks coming through drive-through. You're making the drinks for people in the cafe. It's crazy.
It's so complicated.
Someone could have a full-blown anxiety attack, I'm sure,
Do you
doing
want your
that.
mic back? Because I have one more question.
Did you ever do cool shit with like the cappuccinos?
Did
and
I ever
stuff?
do? We did like create drinks and stuff like
Yeah.
that in our free time, but cappuccinos weren't really my thing. I don't like a lot of foam.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
I liked
No
making
foam.
them because it was fun.
Yeah, the pouring is
Very fun.
it's so fun. You feel like a bartender.
Yeah,
It's cool.
exactly.
Yeah,
Purpose.
exactly.
Did
yeah.
anybody ever get super angry with you over coffee?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like,
And were you just like, why?
yeah, it's kind
Like,
of just
explain
like,
to me why this is happening.
yeah. Why are you?
Like, you
so
know,
angry?
I just work here.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
just-
like against you in any sort of way.
Yeah, it's just like it's caffeine and
People
milk.
freak out at
Like, what-
Starbucks.
Yeah, it's like it'll be okay.
They freak out at Starbucks more than other places.
They do.
because it's like they want their coffee.
yeah, it's like an addiction.
It is an addiction.
But there was this one guy. Someone gave him, I guess, the wrong flavor or whatever in his coffee, and he threw his coffee at the girl
Hot
in our
coffee?
drive-through. Mm-hmm.
What?
Did you call the police on him? I don't know if that's like a crime, but it still is like very terrible to do to
He
someone.
just like threw.
He drove off.
Yeah, because he was in the drive-through.
What a dick! He's not even gonna like sit around and be like, "Yeah, I threw coffee in your
Yeah,
face." Like, you can't do that
no.
and then drive away.
Like, oh no, I don't like this. Just threw
That's
it.
fucked
And,
up.
yeah.
Okay, those
People
are my
are-
questions.
So while I got you here, don't you dare.
Oh,
What? Tell the people something about Flash that they probably wouldn't even understand.
Okay. He's really allergic to seafood. So like, yeah. So like, if you want to kill him, that would probably
So
be.
is it shellfish or just all of it?
I think it's just shellfish. Yeah, it's just shellfish. And he's like a really picky eater, like really picky. He's like
You're
crazy.
not picky, are you? I feel like you eat everything.
I do. He's
Yeah, I eat everything.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
so weird.
he's like he won't even like try if there's like free samples at Publix and he doesn't know like what it is. No, I'm good. Like he won't have it. Like,
I'm all about all the weird stuff.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
like spicy.
yeah,
I don't know.
really.
How'd you grow up eating though?
How did I grow up eating? Pretty much everything. My mom didn't really cook seafood though, so I don't know why I have such a love for it now. But
Yeah, my parents weren't too big into it either, but I do
yeah,
love it.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with it, but I didn't have it growing up like ever.
I think it's just having like an eclectic like upbringing what you're around. Like I grew up in
Yeah.
a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, nice.
I'm actually Mexican, but like
Ooh.
so you're constantly around that, and then you get around. Like my mom would always eat, whether you want to call it a gyro, a gyro, or a gyro,
yeah.
whatever you gyro,
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever you want to call
Yes.
it. I would always eat those. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'd go to the mall and get those. Like my mom
Mhm.
would take me to like, instead of going to, which Chick-fil-A wasn't there, but a Burger King was there. So
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of at the Avenues Mall going to Burger King, I would go to Great Wraps and get a gyro. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's just something that like, I don't know. If you don't get that, it does seem weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
And I
why are
still
you
am
getting
like
that?
that. Like,
Yeah.
It's
I gotta-
lamb.
It's lamb.
it's lamb. I've made it with, well, my dad made it, but we made it together. And tzatziki sauce, which is very good. And then just pita bread and lettuce and tomato. So you can get onion on it
I've
too.
never tried a gyro before, but I would love to try
It's
one.
so good.
Yeah.
Like, specifically in Chicago, just because of
Ooh.
the competition.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain parts of Chicago, like where my aunt and uncle live. Like, so I have people, family in Chicago, representing every level of like socioeconomic status. You know what I mean? So I have like the richest, and then
Yeah.
like normal and all that, and in
Yeah.
like the lower to normal areas, that's where you want to eat. You don't want to go downtown.
Yeah, and
You
get
want to
the
be like
most
in
expensive.
neighborhoods
Mhm.
because
The culture, wherever the culture is out of the city.
it's literally like a taco place next to a gyro place, and then there's another taco place right there, but they all do well because they're all so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being like, this is the best tacos I ever fucking had. And then the
Really?
next day being like, this is the best taco. Like, it's
Yeah.
just all that competition. Like
Mhm.
here, there's this place, Las Tapatillas, right up the street that is
Mhm.
fucking amazing. Like, we
Really?
go there all the time. They make this tres leches that's got like peaches in it and stuff. It's the best
Oh, wow.
dessert of all time. We get it. Like, I'll get Vino's Pizza and walk next door and get it. It's that
Just
good.
get that. Okay.
But,
nice.
I don't know. Like, there's not that many good places. And there's enough Mexicans for it, but you know, no, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, you would think, I don't know if it's because food isn't that big of a deal here, but it's hard to open like an independent food place in Jacksonville and
Yeah,
have
like
it
a
like
local.
be good.
Yeah, there are a few good spots though. We've come
But
across
the
some
areas
really
they're
good-
in are
Yeah.
not Mandarin. Like, Mandarin
No,
has
yeah,
the worst
yeah.
fucking, like, I grew up there, and it's like, I've been saying this for years, you could not open a restaurant no matter how good it is.
Yeah.
Like, unless it was a TGI Fridays.
Yeah,
Then
or
that would
something.
crush.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something about Jacksonville, the generation that turned it into what it is now, is we are changing it into what we want it to be, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going to be way better. What it is existing right now is very complacent. It's like, I'm not trying, I don't want to try this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
people
wanna try
don't
new
want to go
stuff.
downtown.
Yeah.
People don't want to do this. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm staying in my thing because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the way the city's designed. But
Mhm. And so
No.
big.
no.
So did you go to Mandarin?
Yeah.
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
What graduating class is that?
2014.
Okay, so do you know Brandon Mancino? Golfer kid?
Golfer kid? I don't think so.
You know what? He was actually homeschooled, I think. He's that good at golf.
Okay.
Oh, dude, this kid
Nice.
is... That's his coach right out there. I don't know if he still does because he goes to Auburn now. But he's part of that academy
Nice.
that he's at. So this kid's just a fucking beast. And, like, they're doing a show on the Golf Channel. They did one that was, like, for Oklahoma State, I think. And now they're doing it for Auburn and Alabama. And he's, like, the reason they're doing it. He's a beast. There was another kid at Alabama that was supposed to, like, it was supposed to be, like, them two going against each other. But that kid actually turned pro instead, so...
Wow.
Or something like that. I don't know. But he went to Mandarin. He's your age. I think he's... Yeah, around your age. He might be a little bit younger. But
Okay, nice.
was, like, cooking still a class there? I have so many questions.
No. Cooking wasn't a class. They had just gotten rid of photography, which I was really.
Oh, I took that
about.
class.
You did
with Miss Provocero.
I as soon as I got there, because I transferred my sophomore
Photo
year.
1 and 2.
It was gone.
She was.
I couldn't take it.
You missed out. She was such an amazing
Really?
person. Yeah,
Oh
she was
my
so
gosh.
cool. She was fucking so cool.
I was so bummed.
Did you ever hear about the riot or the food fight?
Yes.
That was us.
Was it?
I screamed food fight.
Oh no! Of course. Yeah.
Swear.
Cool.
Yeah. Coolest thing I ever did.
Yeah. People still were talking about it when I was, there.
Who's the principal?
What was her? She was like a cancer survivor. She had like red hair. I can't remember her name.
And a bunch of makeup?
Yeah, she used to
Oh
always say
my
the choice is
God.
yours.
Yes! Oh my God.
Every single time.
She's still alive.
Yeah,
She liked me a lot. I was
Did
so fake
she?
to her. And I was like, hi! Like fucking around, but she
Yeah.
loved it. She ate it up because you could see her.
Yeah, she would always say the choice is yours.
Yeah,
every day.
she totally tried to like rebrand Mandarin because her
Yeah.
first year was my senior year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So she came in first. We had Dr. Sisler, who was like a legit like we called her Dr. Hitler because it was like
Oh my gosh.
ridiculous shit. And then she came in, Richardson.
I think it was doctor. Yeah, she was a doctor.
Yeah, she was a doctor. She was really cool. I was an aide for like was Miss Graham still alive?
Miss
House
Graham.
administrator. She was very old.
I think so. I want to say yes.
Sweet Southern woman.
Yes.
Yeah, so I
think
was
so.
her aide.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
she was like a freshman house whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd always have to run shit to Dr. Richardson for.
Yeah.
That lady was Miss Graham was probably what about Mr. Fields for AP Economics?
I had really bad grades, so I don't know any
Okay.
AP like
You,
teachers or
you
anything.
would know him though. You would know him. So he's super tall. Not super tall, but he's like a sort of goofy looking black dude with a bald head that's super shiny. He's been on this podcast.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I do
Yeah.
know who you're talking about.
And he'll
yes.
fuck around. So like in economics, he's like, so let's say you're trading chickens. Like he wouldn't say chickens,
Yeah, he would
and
say
he'd
it.
say like widgets. Like he'd always fuck around. And he's been on this. Yeah, he's been on this
That's
podcast. He came on. He
hilarious.
crushed. It was really good. I love that you went to Mandarin. That is so fucking cool.
Yeah, I hated it though.
What's up with the 6 man? Does it still exist?
The what now?
The basketball student cheering section. That still a thing?
I don't know. I wasn't hip. I hated it there.
Why?
The people sucked.
I could see that.
It's awful suburban kids. They're just horrible.
It was yeah.
They're just
It was pretty weird, wasn't it? It's not a magnet school anymore though.
no.
Okay,
not when
so
I got there.
I went there was a magnet school, so it was like
What?
legit, like not so fucking white.
Oh, okay.
Like it. It's weird because I noticed that and I was wondering if it was a magnet
Mm-hmm.
school because my dad actually lived on Greenland a couple
Oh,
years
nice.
ago, and I would drive and I'd be like, it is so weird that all I'm seeing are white kids. Like when I went there, I remember it being like not
Pretty
50-50, but probably
diverse.
60-40.
yeah, that's
you
still
know?
nice.
But
Nice diversity.
that's what I loved. Like, it was, I don't know. It's weird because obviously, like, I'm not like some white black kid, but like with Easy and Spirit, like, I don't know. I'm so like they didn't come from the magnet program, but like I got most of my friends are black, and
Yeah.
it's like because of that. Like, I'm glad I went to a school where it was like that
Diverse,
instead of
yeah.
like you meet your first black friend when you go to college.
Yeah,
like
that
that's a
must be
wild
awful.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get on. Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Bro, I wanted to like comment on what you just said. Like the whole like you have a lot of why you have a lot of black friends? It's because you're not trying to be something you're not. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's like like who you are and you're not trying to like, you know what I'm saying, like fuck with like the like a certain type of balance that isn't, you know what I'm saying, really there.
Not trying to show you my favorite rap song.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, I don't mind showing you, like, my rap music because you're not necessarily looking for new rap. I'm just trying to see if this sounds good to someone who does not listen to rap.
Yeah, you're
Like, you know what I'm
last night
saying?
Listening, and I
Like-
showed her the Heisenberg video. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Like,
awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, mutual fans. We gang
Friends.
it here. Friends, yeah, we're friends
yeah,
and
like-
fans.
I don't know. I think that's something that I noticed so much, and it turned me off so much when I would.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like I guarantee you, there's people who are listening who knew me when I was in high school, like especially at like freshman year and stuff. Who are like, dude, you were definitely trying so hard, but I would see it. I don't know like what moment this happened, but I remember like seeing people, and I don't want to say who specifically, but like people close to me
Mm-hmm.
around black people being different, like
Yeah.
shaking hands different,
Yeah.
like what's up, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like what the fuck, you know? Like,
yeah.
and it didn't bother. Not that it bothered me, but I could see every black person being like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like
You know?
you wildin'.
Yeah. Like what the fuck is that?
You're
Like,
tripping.
and I don't know. It's just I saw it and it just like
Yeah, it'll
really
turn you off,
weirded
like,
me out.
yeah.
It was gross.
It'll definitely turn you off.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I have like some white friends that went to like the neighborhood school, like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and they're kind of like, it's not like they're trying to be black, they just get it, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get how, you know what I'm saying, things are. They get how things are being.
And
You know
there
what I'm saying?
are like white kids that are quote unquote like black naturally. You know what I mean? It's not like every white kid who loves hip hop and all that is trying.
If you
to be
grew
cool.
up, if you grew up a certain way, then like, yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying. So it's.
It was just like, especially now, like that's a really big thing now.
Mhm.
Like, because hip hop, which is whatever quote unquote black culture, I don't know. I'm not the one to say.
Yeah.
But like, that is so mainstream
Yeah, it is.
that like all you see are white kids listening, and that is why I think it's changed as to what sells.
Right.
I think we talked about this maybe.
Right. I think we may have before.
What do you think the reason is that mumble rap is huge?
Because
Is it even
gives
huge
off
anymore? Like, is it dying?
It's dying slowly but surely. It's dying.
Mhm.
It's because of the sound of it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I listen to like alternative like music for the sound of it, like with
Mhm.
different sounds, like, and that's how people listen to hip hop now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People would what I enjoy was what it was built off of, and that's what you're saying in your words. Like, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about what your beat sounds like. I don't give a shit about, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
what flow you use. As long as you're saying something, you're bending words, you're, you know what I'm saying, making words sound crazy, or, you know what I'm saying, say something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, dazzle me. Like,
Mhm.
I'm here, I'm an audience. Show me something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're all showing the same people the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of be like, you listen to like one album of this artist, you've listened to all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have anything else to show you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But him mumbling the same type of flow over different kind of beats, and the beats are like, yo, these beats are fucking banging. Like,
They're
you know
amazing,
what I'm saying? And that's not to take away from any producer, but
course,
like the legacy of the rapper is dying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And producers are rising as they should. You know what I'm saying? I will never say producers
That's
shouldn't
an insane
rise.
art.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's great. Once you learn like programs and shit,
That
like
shit's nasty,
my guy,
yeah.
just fucking flourish, my guy. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Get your money, do your thing.
You have to be very smart.
Yeah,
You can't
definitely,
be an idiot
definitely.
and
I've
be a
never
producer.
met an idiot producer. Like,
Exactly.
I've never met an idiot producer. Every producer, they may have had some, like, you know what I'm saying, social issues where they,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, but they're not stupid at
Yeah,
all.
that comes with the genius. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have this certain ear for, you know what I'm saying, like sound, and it's just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the whole rap, they make rappers look stupid.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb by any, you know what I'm saying, any
Yeah,
standpoint.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
listen to my music and tell that I'm not stupid. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
I know how to create good sound, and I know how to make, you know what I'm saying, make my sound work for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still based off the premise of how important my words are in my music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
being
yeah.
able to capture both sound and like lyrics are what's important to me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people only can master one part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can master the sound, you can appeal to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not, but it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. And it's not like, it's not timeless.
Mhm.
You feel me? Their music is here today, gone tomorrow music.
1,000%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to
Literally
make,
though, tomorrow.
literally
Like, it-
tomorrow.
It is such a crazy cycle.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Definitely. And it's so wild because you'll find a track where you'll listen to it every now and then until you get with somebody who realizes the flaw in this music, and it makes you not even want to listen to it anymore.
Oh yeah.
And I'm one of those people who like kind of points out the flaws in music. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this isn't.
Yeah, I
what
always
is-
do that and ruin the party. It's
Oh my God, bro. You
I'm such a Debbie Downer.
such
Oh,
a W.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
look at my elbow. For real though, you know about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
But like, it's just, it's
So,
bad. It's
what
real
I
bad.
think,
Go ahead.
not in like a conspiratorial way, but like
Oh, please give me the conspiracy.
white people, like when you think about it, when you go and like see like shows.
Mhm.
Like, okay, music isn't selling anymore, so it's all about
No.
shows.
Yeah.
And when you see shows that are huge, it's like a bunch of white kids going to festivals,
Yeah.
the frat thing.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
a thing.
It is.
So that's why EDM's crossed over into it so much and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
what
yeah.
I
It's all
think-
performance now. Like,
the reason that it's turned into that is because like all these kids don't have issues.
Mhm.
They are spoiled
Mhm.
and they are spending their parents' money having a great time partying.
Yeah.
So they want to hear music about spending money and having a great time partying.
Yeah.
In the lyrics, they don't like, okay, this is what works. Either crazy storytelling like that, like great, you know what I mean?
I love
like
great
Kendrick.
storytelling. Yeah,
Like
I
we'll tell
love
these
it.
crazy stories and all that. Like that
Amazing.
crushes because it's like the true art of it,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
But for the most part, these kids aren't trying to get insightful all the time. They're trying to smoke a joint.
Right.
And the only time they listen to that
Right.
song is while they're smoking in the car
Right.
with their friends.
And let me combat that, because you know what I'm saying, there's there are ways to get around that, like, you know what I'm saying, because there are artists like Schoolboy Q, who's
Yeah.
not trying to, you know what I'm saying, tell you a story, who's not trying to, you know what I'm saying, but he's gonna tell you about this gangster shit that he on, but he's gonna make it sound like able to be listened to. Like,
I haven't
on
listened
some,
to him in like 6 years, but I do like him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he has like his past album was really good to me. Just off the simple
I'll put it
fact
on
that
my
it's
Apple
like,
Music.
oh yeah, definitely, it's
Yeah.
called Blank Face.
Nice.
And like he has great music on there, and he can put sounds together, you know what I'm saying, to make you just want to smoke a joint and chill, or you know what I'm saying, like he talk about spending money on shit, like, you know what I'm saying, he does that, he does these things, you know what I'm saying, so that is a creative outlet of what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying, so there's still creativity involved in it, but like you choose to listen to something that's so easy to listen to, and you can just know the words and
Yeah.
fucking zombies like all the whole time, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like I just don't, man, I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, so basically, exactly. But it's like so money controlled.
Yeah,
Because now
yeah.
it's only shows that really get a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So you have to appeal to that, and it's a fun, good time.
Yeah.
And when it comes to storytelling, like I said, they don't relate to that at
No.
all. It's not important to them. They just
No.
want to have a good time, and that's why the beats have become the thing.
Yeah.
Any fucking time, I guarantee you that you've shown some like standard white kid your music.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Wow, what a sick beat! I love this beat." That's all white people comment on ever.
And I'm gonna shoot white people some bail, because like there are white people who are actually listening to lyrics.
Of course.
Yeah, no, but for me, because I like to think of myself the same level as the beat, the same echelon, to where you have to notice that I'm there, like, you know what I'm saying, and you are going to comment on what it is that I'm saying. I make sure that I rap that way, like, you know what I'm saying, I say something outrageous, like, you know what I'm saying, like I sprinkle my fries, this ain't salt, it's ricin', like, you know what I'm saying, I say things to make people be like, wait a second, this nigga's sprinkling poison on his french fries, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like one of those things to where if you are that good of an artist, you and the beat are one and the same. You are together. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, one doesn't exist without the other. Like, that's how I like to see it. Like, if you were to listen to the beat, it'd be a good beat, but what he's doing on it, that's what you have had to have done to be on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to serve the same purpose. You know what I mean? You don't, you can't just listen to this beat without me, and you can't just listen to me without this beat. You know what I'm saying? I like for artists and like rappers and producers to be like, we should be working together. There's never in my time of living will I ever say that a beat should outshine the rapper on the track, or I won't say the other either. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have to exist within each other. They have to coexist. And if they don't, then it's just kind of like, bro, this was half-assed.
Yeah, then it's not like great music.
Yeah, it's not. It's just here today. Yeah, this is cool. Listen to what we did on this beat. Like, you didn't. No, when I present it, listen to this music. Listen to, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the words and the beat coexist. Like, don't listen to me just punch a beat down and the beat not matter, or don't listen to the beat outdo me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They are together. Like, you know what I mean? And it's, I don't know. That's just how I describe it when I make music. People don't make music like that. It's fucking weird.
I know, it's like because people make music to be cool now. That's why also you see so many rappers who are like, it's just so weird to see kids who are like rappers and they're not, like, they don't do anything that is rap related.
Right.
Like, they'll put out an album
Yeah.
that they did, like, good for you, obviously. And then that's all they fucking do. And it's like, how do you expect to, like, do any, like, What is the recipe for ultra success?
Promotion and being just out. Like, I think a lot of nowadays you have to be outside of your city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in Jacksonville. Jacksonville people are only going to support you if you are making moves outside of Jacksonville.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everyone's doing it in Jacksonville. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many people doing it in Jacksonville. Who's doing it outside of here?
There's a whole entire there's an entire economy of artists who will never be good enough, but they spend the money.
Yeah.
There's so many people
Yeah.
shooting videos right now for kids who they know they'll never make it, but
Facts.
the videos are amazing. That's what's insane.
Amazing videos, terrible music.
It's so funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
It's, man.
it's happening right now for sure.
Of course.
Downtown.
Somebody's getting their video shot at this moment.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah.
And they won't do anything. But you know what I
They pay
like?
for it, though.
The confidence that these people have in themselves.
That's what you
I
need.
love that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? If you have that it factor confidence, just not the talent, people will get you writers. And now you have the talent.
But here's the thing, though. I don't know how much of it is confidence anymore, as much as because of the internet and you constantly see all this shit. All you
Right.
see is if you want to do this, you got to go get it. Go get it.
Right.
You got to do this.
Right.
And then being mixed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that Gary V thing.
Right.
Of like, dude,
Right.
quit being a bitch and do it.
Yeah.
You
Or
know,
like Eric Thomas, like the
Get up and do it.
Get up and do it.
Yeah,
Like the Shia LaBeoufs.
do it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about old Shia there?
I love Shia LaBeouf.
He's crushing. Did you
He's
see
amazing.
Charlie Countryman?
No, it's on. Was it on Netflix?
Yes.
Yes, and I didn't even get a chance to watch it.
So good.
Is it good like that?
I think
for
it's
real?
his best movie.
Nice.
Swear to God.
Better than Holes?
Yes. Yes. I saw Holes a lot.
Dog. The storyline of Holes is amazing. And the acting.
So is Charlie Countryman.
Okay, I'm gonna take you up on that, and then I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna be like, "You're a fucking idiot." Well, how could you say that?
No.
You think so? You're that confident?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's real ballsy. I'm just letting you know.
I saw Holes
Okay.
a lot.
Same.
I saw Holes upwards of 13 to 20 times
Same.
in school.
Like, when people say something, they want to do something, I even say, well, that's too damn bad. I even do that.
That
Like,
wasn't that weird.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Yeah, no, I was that weird. Like,
What was your favorite movie to watch in school?
Holes is top 3. I'm not going to lie. But then in school, I realized that my favorite Disney movie was Tarzan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
And in comparison to all the Disney movies,
Come on. You might be right.
how many,
Yeah,
first
you
of
might be
all,
right.
how many are there?
There's Tarzan and
Not Tarzan, just Disney.
Oh, they're a
Have you
fuck ton.
seen the chart of all the things that Disney owns?
Mm-hmm.
That is complicated.
Yeah, I don't want to look down that rabbit hole at all. Like, it's
evil.
real crazy. But no, Tarzan is fucking great. Like, Phil
I like
Collins.
Goofy.
Did you? What? No, Phil Collins
Goofy.
was all through Tarzan. I'm just saying.
Phil Collins, it's amazing. Like all the little things,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
He was I don't know. I wonder in the time,
yeah.
was he the big superstar or
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It
was.
wasn't yeah.
Yeah, no, Phil. They was like, yo, look, we making this movie Tarzan. You know about the '80s Tarzan? Nah, fuck that. We're making a cartoon. We getting Phil Collins, and he's gonna sing "Son of Man," and it's gonna be awesome.
We need a
Like,
good
you know what I'm
song.
saying?
What happened to that, man?
Fuck if I know.
The
That shit was
song to go with
beautiful.
the movie
I really want one. Oh, Love Culture has one actually. It's so crazy.
with
Soul Hood.
So, yeah,
yeah.
no.
Do you remember that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that movie.
Did you really?
I went and saw it. Yeah, he came on the podcast.
Los.
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's cool.
He'll
People.
probably be back on.
Yeah, for
Obviously,
the next
Broadway's
one.
been on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
they're shooting.
Awesome. I think we might get another track. I don't know.
I'm sure.
Did you hear the track,
Yeah, I think I didn't. No, I didn't buy the album.
bro? I didn't buy it either.
But yeah,
It's
Easy
okay.
shows me everything.
I didn't buy it either. It's fine.
Yeah.
But no. So like the track that we did on it, everyone hates.
Why?
I'll tell you afterwards, cause it's about business. Like, you know what I'm saying? The business of how everything went.
Y'all hate?
Yeah.
Okay, when you said everyone.
Oh no, not
I was like,
everyone. It's
I
actually a really
don't-
good track to me.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, no,
because I've heard
we
it.
hated the process of how that track got done, and it had nothing to do with Carlos because he was fantastic. He was working on his movie.
I already know.
Okay, cool.
I
All right.
don't, but I have an idea.
Okay, cool. Calstradamus, that's
Look
fire.
at me. What if I didn't have any of this?
Oh,
Joey
man.
Craig.
You look like Fat Joe.
But does okay? I can't go too deep now. I don't want to say anything.
Wait, what?
I can't say. I know this is a weird time.
I know who you're talking to. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was awesome.
I'm right.
That shit was awesome.
right.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
That shit was. How did you do that?
Couchstradamus, baby.
Wow. Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay, bet. All right.
Yeah.
That's shit.
As
That's
soon as
crazy
you
how
said it
did
wasn't
that.
Carlos, I was like, I totally get it now.
Yeah, nah. It was definitely it wasn't
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah.
And like it was just it was an ordeal.
Mm-hmm. I totally
To
can
say the
see
least.
that. He's been Facebook followers a couple times actually. That guy. I've screenshotted a couple of the dumb things he said on social media. I didn't say it was him saying it.
Right.
It's just a little thing I do. It's fun. We've done an hour and a half. It's late.
Yeah.
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten?
Somebody was listening to my music. This probably wasn't true, but I'm gonna take it like it was.
It's fine.
Somebody said that they were listening to my music, and I said something about concrete in the track, and like the concrete in front of them split, like, and it couldn't have been true. It may not have been true, like, you know what I'm saying. But I was just like, damn, I'm that good.
You split that shit.
I did.
You did.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
You did it.
I did.
You split the concrete. You crushed on Couch Talk.
I did.
Good job. That was
Thanks.
fun.
It was awesome.
Send me that song. and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
play
yeah.
it.
I'll have it by probably the morning.
I'll play it. Clip.
Yeah. Your favorite clip of it. Just, you know
and
what I'm
then the
saying?
full thing at right now.
Right now?
Yep.
So this is a world exclusive. is what
Ending
your
Words
is?
of Wisdom by Flash the Samurai.
Get off your fucking ass and go do what it is that you need to do.
Boom. Love it. All right. So what's the song called?
Dude, I don't know yet. I'm not. It's gonna be like,
Super exclusive.
yeah, no, cause they're like a few mastered, and I'm gonna talk to Intricate, and he's gonna tell me which one.
Cool.
Hopefully it's this is a hopefully. Hopefully it's either Front Porch, The Steel, or TO2S. Taylor 2 Swordsman coming later on this month, probably, or early next month.
Nice.
There will be a listening party.
That's not what you sent me. What you sent me wasn't mastered.
No.
Oh wow.
And it sounded really good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it
I was
wasn't
playing on my
mastered. It
phone,
wasn't.
too.
Yeah, it sounded really good.
Yeah.
But Taylor 2 Swordsman is later this month or early next month. There will be a listening party, bro. If you guys want to come,
Yeah, I'd love
like,
to.
yeah, it's gonna be invite only. So
Cool.
like, yeah, we're having one here in Jacksonville and one in Tallahassee.
Sick,
Yeah.
dude. Nice. Pound it
It's
again.
good. Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So
dude.
yeah, bro, I'll be getting you the invite pretty soon. And yeah, bam, that was Couch Talk, bitches.
Boom. Weekend Couch Talk. Guess what? I'm not doing an outro. I'm just playing this song.
Yeah.
It's over.
Fuck
Great
yeah.
episode. Loved it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, man.
And
Love.
can't wait to have you back on in the future and hang
Bruh,
out and all that
definitely.
good stuff. See you at the listening party.
Yep.
Bye, losers.
Okay, in 20 plus years, done seen it all, Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, So for now, sit back, relax, and let us go, Okay, 20 plus years, done seen it all, Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, So for now, sit back, relax, and let us go, Okay, Flash the Samurai, ask your mama who the realest be. Tighten like I'm Aaron, but my parents ain't from Tennessee. All is fair and war, but if it's beef, then bruh, don't mention me. And still the beast, they ask me if I'm based, I say a little bit. Watch me chef my wrist, I risk it all to be this Kool-Aid cuckoo crazy motherfucker. Skipping all the classes, school, the proof is I ain't even needed. You can't teach this in no course. Heard you rapping for a check, but see we treat this like a sport, okay? Twisting the flow, it's easy like we believe in the demons. It's politicians who breathing, but profiting off the oxygen. But trust me, we don't need them, we fighting for mental freedom. They not uniting the people, so don't listen, bro. We not with them, they trying to pop me then. Say I'm a threat cause I'm young and I got intellect, but they never will stop the trend. Are people upset and demanding the proper respect? So when you go and start the fight, then cry and fuss and flee. Remember it's you and them a day against the either us the we, nigga. 20 plus years, done seen it all, Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, So for now, sit back, relax, and let us go, Okay, 20 plus years, done seen it all, Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, So for now, sit back, relax. relax and let this go. Let this go. Okay.
I sit back and let it go. Mid Jenkins with that water, I spit that then let it grow. The seasons change with all the reap from the harvest and get it slow. We eat from the hard earned heaven snow. We till the till, build the mill, still the waters, bats we kill, the skills are sealed. Trying to get it out in the field. Gotta overcome doubt, that's will. Mistakes are pen and not pencil. Fake a bit when I made my mind sink, swim, ready to sprout some gills. The seasons change, we the same. We rearrange and freeze the frame. The leaf shed be the lanes, but be afraid to look, let them fall to spring up. Summertime dripping your demeanor. Apply pressure, raise the degrees up. Give life, we can raise it to Caesar. Pharaoh with the pyramid scheme up. We like Gogeta with the team up. My life with the brain trust sync up. Cultivated winners better link up. Yeah.
20 plus years, done seen it all, seen it all. Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, never fall. We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, if it's small. So for now, sit back, relax, and let us go, let us go. Okay, 20 plus years, done seen it all, seen it all. Winter, spring, summer, but we never fall, never fall. We ain't worried about no problems if it's small, if it's so for now, sit back, relax, and let us go, let us go. Okay.
Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Why is blue your favorite color?
I think blue is my favorite color because it kind of is just beautiful to me. I don't know. It's more beautiful than any other
Put it right there.
color I've ever
Does-
come across. Like
Does liking the color blue like factor into like your life?
slightly.
Like if you're gonna paint your house, is blue like your go-to? You're like, oh, blue.
there will
is
be
my
some
favorite.
blue somewhere.
What
Like
kind?
you know what I mean.
What kind of blue?
I love all kinds of blue actually. Like I
Like look at
think-
that Grand Theft Auto map. What part of that blue is your favorite?
Bro, I don't have a favorite part of blue.
You gotta choose. You
Okay.
have to look at the Xbox controller. That blue or the any of the shades of that map. What's your style? I need to know.
Holy shit.
Or look behind you. There's that Lucky Charms, and then there's also the Quaker Oats. That blue, all sort of the same.
I was going to say because these blues all look the same.
very
real
close.
quick.
Very close. I did that on purpose. And
No,
if you look
you
at that
didn't.
blue folder up there,
Yeah.
yeah, see,
Okay.
and the
See,
sugar.
that blue and that blue are different. The sugar is slightly different.
Yeah,
too.
sugar's very faded.
Yeah, very faded. Okay, so I think this controller blue is a really good blue.
I think the aesthetic of the
Like-
controller itself is just fucking sick.
And then
dude.
this navy blue on the back is crazy too, though.
it's very,
you know what I mean?
it's a beautiful controller.
Yeah,
That's why I bought it. They're
Yeah.
expensive. How
Yeah,
much is
no,
a
I believe
PS4 controller?
like $60, $70.
Okay, we're good. Perfect. Those are 60.
Really?